Right now I'm in the middle of installing my oversized polygon system. The first thing I did was I gave my bike a complete cleanup. So it's basically like new after a hard winter of riding. I haven't done this in a long time because the weather has been pretty awful, but now it's quite warm so I could wash it properly. And I also got a good dry chain clean. Here's my Derailleur cassette after more than 10,000 kilometers. I think you will agree it looks almost like new. There's hardly any signs of wear. Actually there's probably more than 10,000 in this. I think it's mostly down to proper lubrication from using squirt lube. So the chain doesn't really wear it out, and the chain itself is in pretty good condition, but of course I have to change that now because it's too short for this polygon system. So here I have it disassembled. This is my derailleur. Also gave it a proper clean. And here are the tools you need. 2.5mm, 2mm Allen wrenches, a pick. I have a new chain in this mineral spirit here to strip the factory grease off and put some squirt lube on there later on. I also straightened my derailleur hanger now that I have this tool for it. And even though I never crashed this bike or it never fell or never got damaged, it was quite a long way out of alignment, so I'm excited to see what kind of difference that makes now. It's properly tuned. Here's my old chain, some more tools, and here is the pulley wheel system itself. Now you might have seen this in pictures already, but the size of it doesn't really get to you until you see it in person. As you can see, it's huge. One of the wheels is almost as big as the complete pulley system that comes as standard. What I have also done, now that the conditions are not great yet and it rains quite a lot, I have replaced the bearing oil that you normally find in these, which is factory applied, and put some the Ceramicspeed standard grease, not the super light one, not the super heavy duty one, but some kind of middle ground to protect the bearings, because these are a lot more open than the standard pulleys. They only have just one seal protecting them, and if you run them with oil in wet conditions, then the races can start to corrode, which happened to me when I was using the standard pulley wheels. This is the coated version, so that's even more protection there, 6 years warranty, but I just wanted to make sure that they last a long time. Okay, so now it's time to install, and we'll see how it performs on the bike. So now I have the pulley wheels installed and set up together with my new chain. I haven't swapped my chain rings for the big ones yet. Neither have I changed to the SRAM 1132 cassette, so the gearing stays the same. The installation of the Ceramicspeed cage was fairly easy, and it doesn't take more really than 3 or 4 minutes if you stick to the instruction manual, which is quite detailed, or there's also an official Ceramicspeed installation video about that. So installation really easy. The setup though, it was a bit more tricky than that. You have to play around a lot with the bead adjustment screw, and it also changed my end settings a bit, my derailleur stops. But I think that's also down to the fact that I have adjusted my derailleur hanger with my new derailleur hanger tool. So now shifting is really smooth and nice in all gears, all combinations. So I think it has been worth it to adjust and to buy the tool, and the big pulleys don't seem to slow the shifting too much either, so but we'll see how it will perform on the road. Here in the work stand well, I couldn't really notice anything strange, but you can immediately see that this cage will take a big cassette, so I'm going to try that in the future with the big chain rings as well. I also had to take out one link from my chain because it was too slack. I hope that this same length will be enough for the 52 ring up front, but since I have this huge pulley here, I mean huge cage, I think it will be just fine because I have a lot of chain going on here. It's just one link off a full length chain, so should be alright. You also have an option to choose 3 settings for the cage tension. I chose the medium setting. In the high setting you get better shifts and more tension, but also a bit more friction. So I decided to stick with middle ground. I also didn't want to have too little friction because I don't want sloppy shifts and chain slap, which is a problem on this bike. So if that will not be enough, then I'll switch to the highest setting and we'll see. I have mentioned previously I have grease on there now, so the friction is not as low as it could be, but I'll change that for bearing oil when it comes time to race. Okay, so this was my Ceramicspeed oversized pulley wheel upgrade for SRAM eTap, coated version with the black pulley wheels. It only remains to see how it performs on the road, but I'll keep you updated about that. If you like to see some more videos about high-end cycling related stuff like this one and other similar products, or if you like to know more about this bike, then don't forget to check out my channel and maybe subscribe. For today, this is all. Thanks for watching and see you next time.